What's going on, YouTube? QCFC Fan TV here, the big one of your Charlotte FC fan channels. And I want to do this quick video because, as you guys know, this Saturday is our first home match against the LA Galaxy. 7:30 is going to be crazy. But for a lot of people, this is going to be your first soccer match in general, your first MLS match. So I want to go over some basic rules so that you understand, like the rest of us, what's going on the field and you're having fun. The first thing and the most basic thing is there are two halves in soccer, 45 minutes apiece. Also, the clock doesn't stop running. What that means is even if there's a foul, if there's a sub, the ball goes out of bounds, the clock is always ticking. However, the referee is keeping track of this. So when you see the third ref hold up a 2, 3, 4, or whatever the number is, that is the extra time allotted for that period. Be it 45 plus 2, 90 plus 4. The referees are going to sort that out, so don't worry about that. The next thing you should know is there are 11 players on each team on the field at one time. Last week we lined up in a 5-4-1. We might line up again like that. What that means is we have 5 defenders in front of our goalie, 4 midfielders, and then 1 striker. That's going to vary week to week, club to club, so that's not really important. All you need to know is there are 11 people on the field at one time for any given team. The next thing you need to know is how offsides work. Now, this can be a bit tricky sometimes. I'm going to try to explain it to you the best way I can, or the best way I know how. Essentially, you can't be past the last opposing player in the opposing half with the ball being kicked towards you. Like I said, this can be tricky when you have players lined up side by side and you can't tell who's in front of who. But with video assistant refereeing, which is VAR, that has been a lot easier, but it also has become very ticky-tack, as in if somebody's arm is past the last player, sometimes that's considered offsides, which I don't think that's the case because you can't score with your arm, so why should that be considered a part of being offsides? I don't know. That's another conversation for another day. The next thing you should know is how handball works. Again, another black and white rule, but it's not necessarily always ruled that way. If the ball hits your arm and you benefit from how it hits you or how you control it, that is indeed handball. As you can see, I'm an Everton fan. That's not always the case. It depends on how the referee is feeling, honestly. It's such a subjective call for whatever reason. Either it is handball or it isn't. I'll post a pic here of a player from Manchester City who controlled the ball with his arm and they didn't call handball. Why? Who knows? But to prove my point, such a black and white ruling can sometimes be gray, and that's what's going on here with handball. The next thing you should know is how the atmosphere is going to be. The atmosphere for soccer matches is going to be a little bit different than other American pro sports, as in American football and basketball. When it comes to soccer, you usually have a supporter section, and these are kind of like the rowdy fans. They would be more akin to like the student sections in college, like the Cameron Crazies or such. These are the people leading chants. These are the people being hostile towards the other team. And essentially these guys are leading the first line of defense, or being the 12th man and getting the rest of the crowd going. This differs from other American sports, as in you don't typically see other sports having chants. Sometimes you do, like the Saints have their chant, or like the Jets, and I know the Broncos have their third down and complete chant. With soccer, usually there are a plethora of chants, including a lot of clubs have a walkout song.
Sheffield Wednesday and your Chelsea.
I don't think we have one yet. If I had to get my input on that, I think it should be P.D. Pablo's Raise Up. I know the Carolina Hurricanes use that as their goal song. I think that will be really neat and a really creative way, and I think that will actually get the fans going and get everybody energized. When it comes to chants, there are, like I said, different ones. Like Tottenham Hotspur, they're a club in England. They have a really dope chant that I like. There's also chants for when a player scores or just being a player who's a fan favorite. Coming up with these chants is a really creative and fun idea, and it really lets the players and the team know that the fans are, that we have their back, and that's something we should be thinking about. I know we're supposed to be meeting before the match on Saturday to discuss some chants, so I think maybe somebody might have something in mind. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've been thinking about some chants as well, but I guess we'll all discuss that Saturday. With that being said, that's basically all you need to know when it comes to soccer. It's a very straightforward sport, and the biggest thing is have fun, and the atmosphere is going to be crazy. I've seen so many people talking about it already, and I think everybody's really just excited for the weekend to get here. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe as well. This is a new channel. I'm just getting off the ground, but liking, commenting, that would mean a lot to me. That would help keep the channel going, and this, that, and the third. And if you have any comments, let me know. With that being said, be easy. Peace.